everyone, welcome to our butterfly themed collaboration with Monika Crafting with Killing Lady, the host of this collaboration, Denise, Marta, Monika, Paper Mona and myself. Here is a calendar showing all the planned themes for the upcoming videos in this collaboration. And today we are making a fancy fold card. I'm going to make quite a large one. It's going to be like one of those mantle pleaser or showstopper ones. For our fancy fold craft challenge this month, we made a pop-up easel card, and I really love that fold. And I did mention in that video that I have a much larger version coming up this month, and this is what I meant. So I think this is gonna look amazing. But I can't wait to see what way it turns out, because I've never made one of these before. But in here I have a long piece of card, and this one measures 11 by 3.5 inches. And along the 3.5 inch side, I scored down at 1.5 and 3 inches, and I folded it into this concertina fold. So this was folded and burnished along the score lines. And now I am left with this 1/2 inch of a tab, to which I will be attaching another pieces to it. One of them being a 12 by 5 inch card, scored down in the middle at 6 inches. And this is one that I'm going to, on the front, on the inside, stick it into that down in the middle. Then I have two another pieces, again white card. These both measure 10 by 2.5 inches, and along the 10 inch side I scored down at 5 inches, folded in half, and I'm going to glue this again onto the front just like that. So again, adding a little bit of a glue, just 1/2 inch on the front, on the inside, and sticking it into that 1/2 inch of a tab. So I'll just do this very quickly. And I'm going to start with these smaller ones, because I know that this will be going right on the outer edge in here. So basically I'm extending the card in here. And now with this middle piece, it's much easier to eyeball where the center of this is, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to add my glue right to here. And now this is how the card would stand up, but obviously it is quite fiddly in there. So what I have here, now you could add another piece of this same card in there to make it like a 10-fold one. Imagine that this one would come out in the same way, but I want to do mine a little bit differently. So I have a strip of acetate here measuring 11 by 2 inches, and I am going to stick these panels onto it. Okay, so now you can see I've added double-sided adhesive to 2 inch section in each of these. I'm going to remove the backing very quickly. And now I'm lining up this strip of acetate just with the base of the card. Make sure it's lined up to the sides as well as along the bottom in there. And now I'm going to fold these just on top, like so. And the third one. And now I have a card base in here that holds together. Now I will be adding mats and layers on the inside later, so I'm not worried about the look in there. But this is what my card will display as. How cute. So for now I'm going to decorate the front of this. I have my panels prepared. And I have this paper pad in my stash, which I've gotten in the range quite a while ago. I've never used it, and it is so pretty. So very quick, just going to show you the papers that I used. This is the Enchanted Garden, and you can see there's loads of butterfly themed papers in this. So I used, for more neutral, for the middle, this one in here. And what I love about these papers or cardstock, actually, that is double-sided, but both sides have the same pattern. How cool is that? And then I used this one in here as well, and one more. Which one was this one in here? So I did cut into this one in here. You can see how gorgeous the teal with the blues and the lilacs. I absolutely love that color combination, so that's what I'm going to work with. And I have prepared my matte layers for here. And of course, I went ahead and I used my gorgeous holographic silver card for matting, which I love using so much. You've seen me use that a lot before. I do spend a fortune buying the holographic card because I am just obsessed. So these ones in here measure 10 3/4 by 1 1/4, and then for the pattern paper I have 10 1/2 by 1 inches, and this will be stuck onto the front in there, just like so. For the middle section in here, I have my holographic cut to 4 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then 4 1/2 by 5 1/2 for the pattern paper. I'll be sticking this one in here. And then I have two either panels, either sides in here, and these ones measure 4 3/4 by 2 1/4, and then 4 1/2 by 2 inches. And these two will be going on either side. So I'll quickly glue these down. To decorate, I have prepared some butterflies. Obviously, we are working with a butterfly theme. I have some gorgeous glittery ones. See these here? These are from an embossing folder and die set, Chloe's Creative Cards. It comes with a matching vellum pad as well, and I picked out colors from the vellum before embossing and then glittering up. The glitter I used today is the Diamante Sparkle. It is so gorgeous. And now to have the butterfly wings so lovely and dimensional, I actually added a dab of hot glue in there between the two layers, so it can't flatten down. Now it stays up dimensional, but I didn't like the look of a hot glue in there, so what I went in with my dry clear glue, and I added some more glitter in there as well. So all you can see now from all directions is some sparkle. For this larger one, I have both layers glittered up with the Diamante Sparkle. For these smaller ones, I left the bottom ones just plain and glittered up these top two layers. I also went ahead and from the paper that I used on the front in here, I fussy cut loads of these butterflies, and then I took my Wow embossing ink pad. Let me show you one in here. It's such a bad lighting in here this time of the evening. Can you see how sparkly and shiny these are? I dipped this into my Wow embossing ink pad, and then I took the Wow clear sparkle embossing powder, and I added this gorgeous sparkly layer on top of them, and these match the colors beautifully as well. So I have quite a few in here fussy cut and embossed. I'm not sure how many of these I will be using, but I prepared more just in case. I like to have more ready and then not having to come back to do some more if I need them. I also want this to be a congratulations card, so I've die cut this on my silhouette die cutting machine because I wanted this to be quite long and I don't have a die this size in my stash. So I just typed up congratulations, offset it twice, once with a cut from holographic silver card and once from white one to the background, and I will be adding this in here, probably using some foam pads. So I'm just going to add this on high speed while I'm decorating the card. And so this is my card finished. What I done as well, I added rhinestones down in the middle of each of those larger butterflies, and I've added these decorative panels on the inside as well. I will be adding a slightly smaller white panel in here to which I will be writing the message, or alternatively you could add a message at the back, or as I mentioned before, you could decorate the back as well to have it a double-sided, but because I assume this would be displayed like this, so I think it looks pretty cool as is. What do you think, guys? I am in love with this. Now make sure you go over and check out the other ladies makes as well. I will leave a link to them in the description box below. And now if you do like butterflies and you would like to get this gorgeous PDF file which I printed out because I will be using this on an upcoming video. How pretty are these? Designed by Monika, Crafting with Quilling Lady. she is hosting a giveaway over on her channel. So if you watch and comment on all of our videos, and if you share on your social media or email to Monika one of your makes using our hashtag, which you can see on the screen now, inspired by one of our makes, or using the prompts in the calendar, you can get this absolutely gorgeous set of butterflies. How pretty! You just print it out, ready to fussy cut and use on your gorgeous butterfly makes. Thank you so much for watching. Do leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know, what do you think of this card? It's quite large, isn't it? I love large cards anyway, and this is for someone very special, for a very special occasion. So I thought I'll go all out with glitter, with butterflies, with size and everything else. Look at that shine from the holographic card too. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to all of our channels, comment, like, share our videos. We really appreciate every support. Thank you so much, and I will be back very soon with my next one. Until then, bye! Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more pretty and sparkly crafts, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting!